Week 5, it's day 29. Welcome back to Chaos.
So that was too good of an intro not to use for this week. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nova. We are doing the 75 Hard Writers Challenge. If you have not watched my previous weeks, I will throw up the rules real quick, basic rules of what we are doing for this challenge. We have 6 different challenges that we're doing every week. Here we are. I know I am really behind on editing this and getting it up there. Life's been chaos, which was the perfect way to use the intro that I had. You know, it's fine. We're getting it up there. It's coming. I swear. All 12 weeks have been filmed. It's just like these little, hello, it's me, and giving them to you guys. So that's what we're working on right now, and that's why we're here. So instead of me rambling about how behind I am, let's just hop over to day 21, where we start off pretty strong.
Don't mind me making lunch while we do this. It's a little late for it, but it's fine. I downloaded a calorie tracking app today, which not for the reasons people might think, but for the I don't eat enough in a day, and so I'm trying to make sure that I eat enough. I learned about BMR the other day. BMR? Yes. And it's like basically without any kind of exercise or anything, how many calories you should be eating in a day. Yeah, I definitely don't think I eat that. So I got a calorie tracking app to see how much I do eat and to figure out what I need to do to be able to get to those like levels. That makes sense. Ooh, I should make blueberry cake. Yeah. I should be getting about 1,900 calories a day. And that's not counting my exercise level. It's halfway through the day, and I've gotten 500. I'm pretty sure I'll probably reach about, I don't know, probably like 1,500 for the day, which is not good. And then I tell people that like, oh, you know, not eating enough is actually can make it so you can't lose weight and whatnot, and you know, like you need X amount a day just to exist. People are like, oh no, like, so anyway, back to the challenge. I've done the reading today. Technically I still did the poems because I did like 8 days worth the other day. I just put way too much cheese in this. What am I thinking? But I am probably going to take it out and organize them today. I'm going to go through and figure out what needs to go where. I've already got one post done. I got to do a couple more. But those shouldn't take a whole lot of time. The dog's now in my way, so I'm like farther away. I technically already drank the water bottle. Just the amount I've drunk today already. I haven't actually used the water bottle, but I've drank probably about the same amount now. What else do I have to do? 20 minutes exercise, that'll do later. I'll probably do potentially how the weather is. We'll do a WALK and then kettlebell. And then I gotta do the 2K. I feel like I'm missing something. Poems, 2K, posts, reading, did those, water. Oh, no, I guess I'm not. So, yeah, I guess that's what today is gonna be. That's the coupon book. I got the blueberry cake recipe, so I'm gonna make that. I'll probably like do that, and after I eat, I'll do some writing. Oh, it's so precious. And he hooked his head around my foot, so he's so precious. And then I'll make this, because it's half a cup of butter. I probably should take the butter out. Cup of sugar, 2 eggs, 5 cups flour, baking soda, salt, cream of tartar, milk. What's sweet milk? I don't know. And blueberries. 2/3 of a quart. How much is that? Probably should figure that out because I might have to go pick blueberries. I also gotta pick lettuce today. I love I've done these. I got this recipe book and I started using my typewriter to put them in, and I think it looks so cool. I love being able to use my typewriter for this. 375, 13 by 9. I gotta go through and get more recipes. But I'm gonna make blueberry cake today because it's July, it's blueberry season. Like, hey, can I have my foot? He won't give it. Oh, is a good boy. I filled this 2 days ago and the plants are already ready to be picked again. We have a lot of blueberries, so that's what I'm gonna do with them, make blueberry cake. I've rambled about things. Writing, movement, blueberry cake. That's what we got for today, basically. So let's do it. Beanie. And blueberries. Phone's ringing. So for day 30, I was on the road most of the day, so we didn't really do much of the challenge, but I am going to show you a lot of the stuff that I picked up or I'm prepping for the book event because that's what I did. Hey everybody, it is day 30. It is 9:30 at night. We're going to take a loss on quite a few things today, I think. I have the poems done just because kind of already had them done for a couple days the other day. So we're counting it today. I think it was like a total of 7 or 8 days. I'm not going to keep counting it, but I figure for today, technically I did do it the other day. The 2K may or may not get done, depending on things, as I still have to finish up a few things before bed. I did buy this today. It was the release day for the Raven Boys graphic novel. And if you know me, Maggie Seafutter is my favorite. And I'm trying to collect basically all of her books. So as soon as I saw this was coming out, I'm like, yes. So back to the goals. I saw that and I was like, you guys gotta see it. 2K may or may not happen. 20 minutes. Not gonna happen today. I did do a lot of stuff today, but I'm not gonna count it because I said I wasn't gonna count just like generic stuff. Water bottle I did do. Social media post I might do. 20 minutes of reading I might be able to get done. I went and I bought a bunch of stuff for the book fair for making bookmarks. Like I got a bunch of things. I'm gonna put this over here out of the way. And then came home to a bunch of my stuff had come in. Like I have these. Like this is gonna be my business card. Trying to get the best lighting. My business card. If you flip it over, isn't it so cute? So this is gonna be the business card that it gets given out at the event. I only ordered 2,000, so I hope it's enough. Yeah, so the 2K was definitely more than enough, seeing as I only had about 171 people come to my booth. So you were good, girl. Hi, Bubby. And then on top of that coming in, I also got the prints I'm gonna sell the other day, but the stuff to wrap the prints came in today. So like most of it. I'm missing some of the mat boards, but photo, the backing, and then I have an old photography, I'm gonna say postcard, business card, that I crossed out the number because it was an old phone that I had that was designated for my photography when I was getting more clients, and then COVID hit and kind of fell off the face of the planet. So I got rid of the phone and the number. Save money. So these are going to be in this. I did the first 20. There's 20 of 7 different prints. This is one of them. I hope you guys can get a better look at it, kind of. I just finished wrapping all of these. I have 5 more of the pieces of mat. So I'm going to go wrap start on the next ones. Wrap those. And then we're going to kind of organize a little so it's not everywhere. And then probably head to bed because I'm exhausted. I'm also really hungry, so I'm going to go for food right now. So I didn't count my calories today, but I know it was under what it was yesterday. Because I was traveling, and I'm really bad at eating when traveling. So yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go take a snack. Go do that. I'm pretty much gonna say 2K and the 20 minutes of exercise aren't happening today. I'll probably get the reading and the social posts in. Because I already posted 2. So I just need to post another one and come up with 2. So, which I actually have an idea for a TikTok for tomorrow. But I gotta film it tomorrow and I have a little bit better at lighting. So I'm gonna kind of count that. No, I won't count that because I haven't actually done it. Don't look at me like that. He's so judgy. As he's itching his face on the carpet, he's judging me. It's fine. All right, I'm going to go get food. See you later. So for day 31, we talk a lot about food. As it was stated in one of the other vlogs previously, I don't eat enough in a day, so I have been tracking what I've been eating, and so I kind of went into a little bit of the food side of things for this one. And I got a little chatty about it. And then I got chatty about the book event. I think I forgot what challenge I was doing, or why I was vlogging, because there was very little about the challenge and lots about those. Hey guys, it's day 31. My camera still is like kind of foggy. I think I'm gonna have to get a cleaner out and clean that. So I'm exhausted. I did not sleep good. I had a really bad headache last night, and I still have it. Yay! So I didn't sleep very good. I have blueberry cake here. It's a big slice, but you know what? It's fine. And then I got a protein shake, and then my energy drink is actually holding up my phone right now, so we're not going to show that. But I'm going to try and drink this whole thing today, probably before lunch if I can. I'm not a big fan of, like, the taste of protein drinks. Like, they have that, like, this is a protein drink taste, and I'm like, I hate it. But I'm trying to drink it to help me get the calories in for the day, but also protein. When I did it the other day, my protein was lacking. So I was like, well, there. 2 in 1. I bought stuff to make my own protein bars because there's very few that I can actually eat that won't kill me. It kind of blocks, like, the weird light effect, so that's what we're doing. That's why I kind of try and, I'm going to try and make my own. I got, like, protein peanut butter and some oats and honey and chocolate chips. And I found, like, a recipe that I think will work. A lot of them were, like, put all these nuts in. And it's like, how come I can't find a nut-free protein bar? Or dates. And, like, I am not a big fan of dates. Dates are kind of yucky to me. So I'm like, really? I have to have this? But I did find one that was like peanut butter, which I can have peanut butter. I can't have other nuts. So I'm hoping to maybe make those this week. I have to go find my granola bar maker. Can you leave? This fly is hanging around. At least it's not a deer fly. So then I gotta make some stuff. Today, I gotta do a report. I have a report for work to do. Then I have to make, I got these for my, event. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put on. Like this one, I'm gonna do the Coming Soon books. So I'll have Shadow Warrior and the Wolf Creek series on it and be like, these things are coming soon. Hopefully published next year. And I'll say like a little bit about them. And then, I got a few of these ones, just normal ones for like payment, and also just the 2 books that I do have. I can put like the cover and like this is what it's about, etc. And then I got this one because I'm selling photography prints too. Breaking things. That has a business card holder, so I can put my little photography cards in there, and that way people can be like, oh, photography. Like if they don't see a print they like, they kind of want it, or, you know, want to get something later, I'll have the card in it that they can go get later. So I started doing some of those last night. I filmed the video, but, like, it was not very good quality, so I'll probably film another one today and put it here of me packaging them up. It's pretty simple, but it is over time. You're like, oh my god, I'm so tired of doing this. So I gotta put those all together. And then my books are supposed to come in today. And then I just kind of got to figure out bookmarks and everything, and I realized that my idea for like a necklace / earring idea isn't going to work because I forgot gravity existed. It's fine. So I'll have to reconfigure that later today. And then, for obviously what this video is about, it's the writing challenge. I'm going to go do some reading. I got to do work, obviously. I'll probably do some social media posts because I have ideas for those. And I have a couple planned out. I actually ended up posting 4 last night, so I only needed 1 planned, which did it. And then I might take a little nap to see if it helps the headache and the exhaustion. And then I'll get on like the 2K. I'll do the 20 minutes later today. XYZ. What else do I have? I forgot the 2K poem. The poems. I'll probably do the organization of those today to have it count. And then go from there. So, as we move on to day 32, please don't mind my crazy hair. Life was chaos, and I was like, if I don't film this video right now, I'm not going to probably film it, and I did not actually brush my hair before I filmed it, so, surprise, sorry. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it, just, like, look elsewhere for the entirety of the day. It's fine, you know, it's fine. So it's day 32. Don't mind my hair. It is already a day. It is like 10:30, 10:50. I slept in a little because I was so stressed about today, which I didn't want to sleep in, but as of yesterday, like dinner time, we'll say, today was going to be hard to accomplish everything anyway for this challenge. 1 o'clock, I have to go take care of some horses, which, depending on how the hay is, I'll have to come home and shower. Because the hay can make me really, like, my allergies really go raw, like, rough. And I usually need a shower to help kind of calm them down. That and some Benadryl. Depending on how it is, though. Sometimes it doesn't really do a whole lot. And I could just get away with, like, blowing my nose a few times or something. So then I had to come home, do that. 2 o'clock, I have therapy. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're gonna come up here? Alright, you come up. Come on up. So, 2 o'clock I have therapy, so 2 to 3. And then 6 o'clock we have to go to firefighter training in the monthly meeting. Which I have to prep stuff for that. Because I've been handling, like, the online store for it, and also, like, prepping people to have, like, their own personalized stuff. So I gotta do some stuff for that. Right after the meeting at, like, 9, I have to go back, take care of the horses, so probably a shower after that, which at that point I just go to bed because I have to get up and do them early in the morning. So already it was gonna be a tough day. Last night, I went out to my room in the garage, and realized that my internet for, like, the 3rd day in a row is not working. And it seems to work semi-okay during the day, but at night it wasn't working. But I have to figure out if it's going to work or not, because that's where I do my therapy session, is on my gaming computer. So, like, I have to figure out if I'm going to have to do something about it or whatnot. So that's going to take some time. Why? Why is today such a pain? So I'm going to try and start off actually doing my 2K words, because that's the thing I'm worried the most about. Reading, I can do literally when I get back from the horses at night. The poem stuff is pretty easy. I can do that real quick. It's just organizing again. I think I'm going to have to print another document. Well, no, I did the organizing. I need to go through and edit the poems, and then I'm going to move them around. I need to just move them around because some of them I was moving to different, like, sections. So I need to move them around, edit them, and then print it again. And then what I'm going to do is, in the sections themselves, figure out what order they should go in those sections. So I'll probably do the starting to edit and edit a few pages of it today. Go from there. Social media posts, I have an idea for one, if I can get to it. we'll see. I just got a new monitor from Dad, so I'm probably going to do the 2K for a little bit. Probably at noon, I'll go out for a little, set up the new monitor, make sure it works, and then make sure the internet seems to be fine. And then I'll get lunch and go take care of the horses. So I have basically an hour to do some things. I have some time, obviously, after my therapy session, so I'll be, like, pushing really hard for that stuff, too. I did just see Kate Kavanaugh went live streaming, so I'm probably going to pop her up and watch her and get some writing in, because, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to write. Like, I'm in this weird slump right now if I have all of these ideas, but the minute I sit down to write them, I'm like, But, like, do I? I'm playing around right now writing scenes for my Western that are from different points of views and seeing how I like that potential idea. And just writing scenes down that, like, pop into my head. And I think it's just going to be a clusterfuck of scenes for now. And as I get along with it, then I'll, figure it out a little more. So, I'm going to do that for a little while. Definitely after therapy is when I'll get the firefighter stuff ready. But, yeah, anyway, it's already a day. I literally am overstimulated, want to cry. So, we're going to get stuff done. So, maybe I'll feel a little better if I get more things done. But yeah, that's why I said don't mind the hair. I'm letting it just be an absolute clusterfuck until after I do the horses and stuff, because if I'm taking a shower, it's just going to get taken care of anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get on these things. Let's do these things. Let's get shit done to hopefully relieve some of my stress a little. I'm also stressed because I'm like, I have so much to do for the book event, and it's like, you have 30-something days. Today is not a day you need to worry about it. But, like, I am. So, go me. Day 33, my allergies were kicking my butt. You will hear it. I know Editor Nova is going to cut out a lot of the times that I sneeze or sniffle, but you'll be able to hear it in my voice and how many times I am like, why am I so stuffed up? Or something along those lines. But I also got to operate heavy equipment that day, so, like, that was fun. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I'm also been stuffed up as soon as I tried to do this. That's not fair. Okay, so it's day 33. I've done everything but the poems, and I'm not gonna do that tonight because I have to go to bed. I have to get up at 7 a.m. Well, before that, it's 10:30. I'm pet sitting again. I did one client last night into this morning, and another tonight into tomorrow morning. God, I'm so stuffy. But yeah, so I've done everything but the poems, because I didn't really get to do that today. Let's see if I can set this up somewhere. We're more backlit than anything, but it works. So we've had 4 skips all week, already this week. Technically I have 3 more. No, technically I have 2 more. I can math. No, I can't. Didn't do the poems. I have been helping my dad most of the day do some work with machinery, and I'll pop some of those videos in here. As I'm talking and trying not to sneeze. So, we mostly needed it for the garage for him to get up and be able to put some trim up and stain, but we figured why not use it to trim a tree while we were at it, because it's a big piece of equipment. We have it for 2 days. Why not? So that's what I mostly did today, because, like, I would go sit and wait and he'd do a couple things. There was a few times where he'd be up there for a while, and then I could, so, like, we could turn the machine off and he'd just be up there, and but then there was a lot of times where I was in there and we'd move it a little, he'd do something, we'd move it again, he'd do something. So, yeah. Tomorrow, I have to obviously do the pet sitting, and then help him with setting up to stain spots, which is basically going to be, like, moving him, and then he's going to do it. It's a really big basket, so, like, you can cover a lot just from one spot. So I'll probably try and get some stuff done during those, and then I'm supposed to meet with a friend for lunch, and then I should be good for the rest of the day. We think the staining should be done by midday anyway, at least the upper part. So that'll be pretty good. I feel like I'm suffocating because I'm trying to talk and like, it's fine. But I don't really have anything else for today. I think I'm going to try and maybe see if I want to read something. I've been reading the Atlas 6 series. I'm on the second one. I love it. It's a really good series, but it's a lot of like thought, and a lot of times at night. Sometimes I'm down for it. Other times, like tonight, I just want something that's like not a lot of thinking. Like it basically just is like, here you go. So I'm kind of browsing through the books, figuring out what ones I haven't read and maybe want to read. I also want to kind of dive back into Maggie Stiefvater's novels because I'm feeling really uninspired in my own writing, and usually when I read hers, I'm like, whoosh, ideas. So I might pop into some of hers as well, but I'm not sure. I'd really like to read more Westerns because I'm currently working on my Western again. I'm basically zero drafting it. I have no plans, no outlines. I'm just going through and writing scenes. And some of them are lining up with the things that I had, and some of them are completely different. And I think I might actually end up adding different point of views. I might try it for a draft and see how it goes. And then if it doesn't work, I can just take them back out. So, I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. I do want to get back into doing my dystopian. It's not really dystopian. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. It's more just apocalyptic survival. There's no, like, oppressive government or anything. Like, they're trying to build from the ground up in a way. I don't know if that would technically go under dystopian or just apocalyptic, so I gotta look more into that, I guess. I want to work more on that, but it's more editing than anything, so that's not gonna help me with the 2K during the day. So, yeah. I'll probably work on that after this challenge is done. Because I'm kind of having ideas for that. I had, like, a line the other day, and I didn't write it down, and now I'm sad because it was really good. Okay, I'm gonna go because I feel like I'm just wheezing at this point. I'm gonna go find something to read and go get some sleep. So, I will see you all later for the weekend. It feels like it's Saturday, so I'm like, last day tomorrow, and it's like, no, we got 2 days left of the week, it's fine. I'm gonna go suffer in my stuffy nest now, so, peace. So this is all I got for day 34. This is it.
You know where your car keys are?
They're either in the chair or in the house.
They're on the grill.
Oh, well, that's close.
I figured I'd ask you. If you knew. Look at that Cali boy. She didn't know. Just hey, don't pick on me. That's my job. I think it's time for Nova to update her calendar to just in August, things like that.
Why? What's the dates in it?
Huh?
What's the dates in it?
Started July 15th.
Oh. Day 35, though, I kind of recap day 34, and then I really quickly recap day 35. So you get kind of both in, like, 2 minutes or something. We were speed running that. I forgot day 34. It is day 35. I'm about, like, ready to pass out. It's 11 o'clock. This is what happened yesterday, day 34. Day 34, woke up, had to go pet sit, then had to help Dad with the heavy equipment, doing it in the yard and whatnot. And then I did a few more things. Went to lunch with a friend, ate way too much, so, like, basically was in a food coma, trying to do things the rest of the day. I did get everything done, but I was so exhausted, I, like, am surprised I plugged in my phone. Not even kidding. Like, I was out. Day 35 today. Still exhausted. Slept in a little. Got my prints ready, all packaged up for the event. I got an email from the event that I got to reply to tomorrow. And then I did everything, and I did a little bit of work. I needed to do way more work than I did, but I did also have some editing clients recently, so I'm not, like, too worried, but yikes. Especially with how much I've spent on the event. My credit card bill is way up, which is not a fun experience. So yeah, I gotta definitely do some stuff. So this wasn't a really eventful week. Besides having 3 skips, that was basically it. Yeah. Sorry for this uneventful vlog. What is on my face? Weird. Anyway, sorry for this kind of uneventful vlog. But, yeah, there's not really much to it, I guess. I'm gonna go to bed because I am exhausted. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep just doing this. But, yeah, did everything today. Did everything yesterday. And I will see you guys all next week. So overall, week 5 went pretty good for us, I believe. At least in my opinion, it went pretty good, besides the chaos. But I just live in chaos at this point. Chaos queen out here. I need, like, a little crown that, like, says chaos in it or something. You know, it's fine. Anyway, on to the day counts. So, day 29, we had 2,092 words. Day 30, we had 0. Day 31, we had 2,014. Day 32, 2,128. 33, 2,242. Day 34 was 2,090. Day 35 was 2,110. So that came out to a weekly total of 12,676 words for the week, which is awesome. Which puts the challenge total at 73,111. That's a lot of words. That is amazing. Awesome. I love it. We're killing the game out here. So, that is all I have for you for week 5. I hope you have enjoyed this video and enjoyed some of my chaos and my ramblings, because apparently that's what I do in these videos. When I actually vlog, it's fine. And I will see you guys all again in week 6 as we keep rolling through this challenge. Pretty well, I might add, I think. It feels like it anyway. I don't know. I could be losing it. I'm probably losing it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, or subscribe to make sure you get all the absolute craziness of this challenge, because we still have quite a few weeks to go. I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody!